Well, there's been too much tennis for the tennis crier as well. I totally forgot about the night matches on Ash. Because and I almost was going to blow it off, but I wanted to say something about Georgie. What an amazing accomplishment! My buddy Chris Woods and I have been watching this, or watching her, I should say, for years, or following her. A lot of people have. A lot of people on the internet know her as they call her the goat and all this. I don't know, but I know that we just always thought she was, had a nice game, aggressive. She was thought of very highly as a youngster. She never did get that big, so that kind of hurt her in a way. But she always hit powerfully, but too aggressive many times, so makes a lot of errors. So you always wondered if she's ever going to come around. And this year she's slowly been showing some progress. Did well in the ITF, doing better at least. I've been following her on that. I've been following her the whole time, and comes in. I went. That's why I went to qualifying on Friday and got some footage of her warming up for her match with Cohen. Was going to come back to that and did come back, but it was over so quick. She totally blitzed her, and she blitzed her opponents in the main draw as well. So even though she's played a lot of tennis, she hasn't had a lot of tennis. She's played a lot of matches, I should say, but they haven't been long. So she had enough energy for Wozniacki, as I said she would. I thought maybe she might burn out in the third set, just from mental burnout more than anything, in the pressure of playing on the big stage like this. And I thought for sure she was going to be nervous to start. Nope, she wasn't nervous at all, and she did not burn out. If anything, it was just hard to get Wozniacki because Wozniacki gets a lot of balls back and makes you make errors. But Georgie was up in the first set, had all the pressure on Wozniacki, but Wozniacki fought back and then got the break late and to win the first set. And I figured, well, Georgia will come back and maybe win the second, like I said she would, and she did. She fought hard, went up to break. It was a fight with Caroline, but she was able to win the second set, and I thought, okay, now she's going to start to crumble, either under pressure, a little fatigue. Not at all. She kept fighting, and as the third set was going on, you could see that she had the firepower that Wozniacki didn't, and Wozniacki was starting to panic, like, what should I do? And then Georgie just got in the zone. And Wozniacki, it wasn't even like she played bad. She was doing everything she normally does, but it wasn't enough. And Georgie got the late break and held on to it, and it was just an unbelievable victory. And after all these years, Woods, can you believe it? She's in the fourth round of a Grand Slam. So great stuff by the Italians, all the Italians here. And as far as and I wanted to say one other thing. Her match with Cohen went so fast. I was starting to wonder, was Cohen hurt? I talked to somebody who watched Cohen the day her round before, and she was doing her typical long rallies. And this guy was like, he had a neck ache. He said the next day from her rallies. He was watching live, so I figured, well, maybe she was burnt out and she was tired. And but everybody Georgie was playing, she was blitzing. I'm like, okay, they're all tired. No, I think she loves this fast, lively ball, and she's taking a hold of it, and it's bigger too, so she can. And plus, the variable surface isn't too quick, and balls are, she has enough time to smack her forehand, but at the same time, the ball's shooting through the court. And even Knight on humidity and Arthur Ashe, she was able to get the ball to jump through the court somewhat. Enough anyway. And she's not like she can't rally. I mean, she's used to clay, and she knows how to. That's what she does is clay. So. Yeah, just fantastic all around. And yeah, I'm not going to say people are hurt everywhere. I mean, definitely Wozniacki didn't have anything physically wrong. She played her good match. She didn't do anything bad. The number one thing is I cannot believe that Georgie wasn't nervous. I mean, if she was, she did a great job of hiding it, put it that way. Anyway, Federer, I mentioned that might be close and all that. Right before the match started, I told the person I was with, I said, Mannarino's game is perfect for Federer. The matchup works for Federer. And then I thought to myself, why did I say this would be close? And as the match progressed, I was like, oh my God. Basically, Mannarino takes it quick, but so does Federer. I mean, it all works. And if anything, maybe the slower conditions might have been able to help Mannarino a bit, but it's not like he's a defensive guy. It's just a bad matchup. I mean, Federer likes this. Zemcha kind of was too. I mean, these guys, if anything, Berloque would have been a good matchup, but he didn't. I mean, as far as at least he rallies more, but he just didn't have enough strength physically to do that. He didn't have enough in the tank. But Federer, Mannarino was taking those quick slaps, and Federer was smacking it right back at him. Loves it, ping pong. So that was just a bad matchup. So that's the total wrap of day 6.